Hi YPADers, Kate Colie here. I'm proud to be on the advisory panel for Youth Protection Advocates in Dance. I've been a practicing massage therapist and body worker since 2001, postural alignment and movement analyst, and somatic movement therapist. We've been made aware of a recent trend of putting youth and adolescent dancers in high heel shoes for choreography and offering high heel classes to the youth demographic at studios, intensives, and conventions. I'm not referring to character shoes that are typically worn in the genre of musical theater, although those heels do require the body to have the strength and skill to safely compensate for a small heel. We wanted to make you aware of a few cautions and things to be mindful of before making the artistic choice to either teach a high heels class to youth or an adult class and allow youth to attend. If you're considering offering a high heels class in a convention setting where it's obviously marketed to children and teens, or if you find yourself at a convention that is offering a high heels class and you want to make a safe decision regarding your dancer's participation. Our other educational videos have experts who have shared about the potential harms sexualization can cause on the healthy emotional and sexual development of youth in dance. We want to stress while wearing heels to dance does not immediately mean sexualized choreography. In many cases, the two are clearly linked. However, what I will focus on today is purely a physical safety concern. Number one, take into consideration the flooring. High heel shoes, whether it be a high heel shoe bought at a retailer, a character shoe, high heel boots, or even wedge shoes or sneakers, often don't absorb shock. Many conventions are taught in ballrooms and carpet has simply been laid out over concrete, which can create a safety hazard. As a matter of fact, for us professional dancers, if we're asked to rehearse or dance on concrete, it's not unusual to receive hazard pay. If the floor is hard and the dancer is doing jumps or pounding movements with their feet, the shoes are not going to protect him or her from the shock. This makes the joints and soft tissue structures of the foot, ankle, and knee very susceptible to injury, especially for children up to the age of 14 or 15. The growth plates in the foot are still open, meaning that these joints and structures are more susceptible to fracture. If they are damaged in any way, this could lead to bone deformity and long-term damage that is often irreparable. Secondly, take into consideration the technical level and muscle balance of the dancer. Are they able to correctly perform the choreography? Is it within their technical skill? Is the choreography appropriate for the demands of the additional height of the shoe? This can be a tough call when at a convention and learning from a choreographer for the first time. This is where social media can be extremely helpful. Research the teacher beforehand, and you more than likely will be able to assess the requirements of their choreography from their posted videos. Excessive tension and more muscular recruitment and overuse is required when dancing in a high heel, and this can also lead to long-term muscle imbalance, muscle cramping, and definitely make the dancer more susceptible to ankle and knee sprains over time. And of course, with excessive muscle tension, the foot is not able to absorb excess shock as well. Thirdly, the shoe should fit well on the student's foot. It should be buckled or strapped on so that excess muscle tension isn't also recruited to hold the shoe on. So please take these things into careful consideration when making this choice for long-term rehearsals, class taking, class offerings, and performance. We want our dancers to be safe and not be in pain, or do something that could lead to long-term injury for short-term gain. Thanks for listening.